Hey guys, it's Mr. Mini Painter and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you the unboxing of the Nazgûl of Dol Guldur. It sounds dark even saying it, doesn't it? This is one of those boxes that has been lying on the shelf for years, probably. I've been afraid to paint them, to be honest. And the problem with these miniatures is that the Nazgûl, in theory, they are very simple, very basic. They're mainly black, and these Dol Guldur ones have some armor showing, so you would think it's just black and some metallics, but I wanted them to be a little bit more special, to add some kind of effect that is not really natural to them, to make it look more eerie, more spooky. And I wasn't really certain, I wasn't really sure or maybe confident enough to do so. So I've been postponing painting these miniatures forever, and I felt it was time to do that. And that's one of the things I love about having my channel, my YouTube channel, is that I kind of force myself to paint miniatures that I am uncertain of painting. So this is growth for me as well. So I'm unboxing these minis. They are very nice. They were actually quite hard to assemble because the weapons and the hands, they're numbered up until a certain level. There's like ABC, stuff like this, but not really one that goes to the body numbered 1, for example. So it was kind of hard to find out what goes where, for me at least. And there's 9 of them, so it's kind of a puzzle. They are all unique, which is fun, and they are seen in the Hobbit movie. I think it's the second one, where the Dol Guldur fortress is entered by Gandalf and by Galadriel, and they fight the 9 as the coming of the necromancer is starting to be a bigger and bigger concern. I think it's the second movie. I think the third one is mainly the Battle of the Five Armies. So here's all those weapons, and they are kind of numbered, so you can, for most of them, you can see which goes where, but some weapons are 2 parts, and you kind of have to figure out what goes where. There is a lot of cleaning up to do here. But still, they look very nice. But they are fragile. For example, this weapon here, the lightning-looking tip, is just the end of a weapon, and there's a back part you have to glue to it. So it's really fragile because it's quite thin. So when using these minis, be very, very careful because they break so easily. What I did with these minis, I wanted them to have a cool base as well. So in the rest of this video, I'm going to show you how I made a neat looking base, because these flat bases are quite boring and you can add some modeling sand, but I don't think these are worth it because this is an expensive set. So I tried building some rocks with cork, basically. You can just buy this in any hobby store. Tear off a piece, make it uneven looking, try and tear diagonally so you have some structure in there, fit it to your base, and just glue it on there. I'm using just some modeling glue. I think this is an army painter one, but you can use any hobby glue you have. Make sure to remove that excess glue that is coming out here. And for the remainder of the base, I just added some modeling sand. And you can even go 2 layers or 3 layers or whatever you want. Build up your rock as high as possible, but make sure you have some area for the mini to stand on. So the higher you get, usually the smaller they get. So yeah, just tear off some of that cork. Put some glue on it and just place it on the base. You're good to go. And as I said, I added some modeling sand to the remainder of the base, the pieces of black that are still showing. Now once you're done with the bases, make sure that you glue the model to the top of it, and of course spray it in any color you want. I would say black, probably, because it's the base color of all the Nazgul, of course. And this is the result of me gluing those minis together. There are 9 unique ones, and they look really cool. And I think they are nice looking, like a bit heightened because of the rocky base. It just gives the models more of a dignified look, I think. They're a bit raised above the rest. Now in the next video I'm going to show you how I painted these guys with a ghostly eerie effect. If you like this kind of content, please consider following me on my YouTube channel or my Patreon, and I'd love to see you in one of my next videos. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye!